Hey Capricorn, welcome to Tarot by Nubian Oracle. I am your girl Nubian Oracle, here to bring you a message from Spirit. So today we're going to be doing a full moon in Pisces spread. I'm doing it a couple days early. The full moon in Pisces, I believe, is on September 7th. And the full moon is like a really potent time, especially for earth signs, or as an earth sign, known for being grounded and very practical and disciplined. And Pisces is a water sign who's like dreamy, emotional, very in tune with their emotions, right? Intuitive. And when these two energies meet, right, when they come close to proximity as they are about to, we have an opportunity to kind of integrate our practical side with our spiritual and emotional side. So hopefully this spread will help with what needs to be released so that you can connect more with your emotions, which will in turn push you forward along on your path, right? So we're just going to jump right in. I have the Moonology card for an overall energy for Capricorn for the full moon in Pisces, and then 5 tarot cards. Just going to keep it short and simple like I did before. Okay, jumping right in. First question, or we're going to get the overall energy from the Moonology deck, and that is, we have full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. It's time to see if you've been a little too much me, me, me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you have been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you are in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. The teaching. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. All right. So at this point, the way that sounds, it sounds like, ooh, but to me in my head, I'm just getting like, this is a time where your emotions are really coming to the surface, which is why they need to be released. We're getting ready to release them. Things are coming up to the surface so that you can heal them. And when you do, they will be released. Now, if you just continue doing spells and things to get past it, it's not going to actually go away until you fully heal what needs to be healed. Doing spell work or rituals, it'll put it on pause. It's only just going to delay whatever is happening with those emotions, right? It's not going to actually stop it. It'll only stop when you actually sit down, self-reflect, and heal. The first question is, what is the emotional burden that you need to release at this time? Okay, we have the Chariot. I'm getting with the Chariot that you always just feel like you have to just move forward, move forward, move forward. With whatever it is that you go through, you always feel like you need to just push your emotions to the side, be tough, and keep moving forward. Where I can resonate with that myself. Like it doesn't matter what I go through. It does feel like, okay, well, I still got stuff to do. Okay, well, these bills aren't going to stop paying. Okay, well, I can't let the money stop flowing. You know what I mean? But this is what needs to be released. The need to compartmentalize our emotions to move forward. The next question is, how is my intuition trying to guide my professional path? We have the Devil in reverse. Wow. So your intuition is trying to direct you in the path of like releasing things so that you can overcome, so that you can regain control over yourself, your emotions, your situation, and be able to move forward. When you're able to have a good level of detachment, it's easy to move forward when things happen. It's easy to not have to feel the need to just push over things, because when we push over things, we're not necessarily healing, right? We're just pushing it down. We're putting it in a box and saving it for later, because we already know the box is going to get opened at some point later, right? Like that box doesn't ever just sit there. The next question is, what illusions or false beliefs about success should I let go of? Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. What illusions or false beliefs about success? Now, the Ten of Pentacles talks about legacy and having long money, right? You have investments. You're really good. You're good. Your children are good. Your parents are good. You have everything that you want. You're stable. You're affluent. You have an extremely strong financial foundation. So the illusion for you probably is that you cannot have that. That's what needs to be let go of. That's what you need to release. I'm feeling like you have this feeling that you are supposed, listen, you have this feeling that you're supposed to be wealthy. You're supposed to have money, right? And not supposed to just because wake up in the morning, but supposed to because you're doing what you're being called to do. You're doing your life's purpose, right? You're doing something that is within your spirituality, which is something that I feel like you wanted anyway. You have to release the belief that you can't have what it is that you desire. Yeah, it's going to take some time. Yeah, it's going to take some work, right? But that doesn't mean you're not going to get it. The next question is, how can I integrate my spiritual side with my practical side? We have the Nine of Cups. The last question is, what new emotional foundation is being created as a result of this release? The Four of Cups. You're now going to be reevaluating things and being able to see things clearly on how you want to move forward. After you release whatever it is that you need to release so that you can regain control and not feel like you have to just bury your emotions deep within to be able to keep moving forward, releasing this belief that you can't have the legacy that you want to leave behind for yourself and your family is going to be able to allow you to reevaluate the things that emotionally fulfill you and the things that you care about so that you can build upon that. I'm going to clarify that one too. So going back to the fourth question, how can you integrate your spiritual side with your practical life? We received the Nine of Cups. Let's get more on the Nine of Cups, please. Okay, the Two of Pentacles popped out. Yeah, just prioritizing the King of Pentacles, creating like a balanced routine. Yeah, creating a balanced routine between the two, making sure that you integrate spirituality with your regular routine. You can wake up in the morning and do some yoga. It doesn't have to be you doing, the same thing every day. You can change it up, but just do something to where you connect with spirit, sit down and meditate if you work at a desk in an office, stuff like that. All right, going back to the last question, what new emotional foundation is being created as a result of this release? We got the Four of Cups. Give me two on the Four of Cups. Give me two on the Four of Cups, please. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, something coming in slowly or being delayed. Oh, okay. Yep. Queen of Pentacles here. Hey, we have a true pair situation here. Anywho, both of these energies are you, Capricorn. But I'm getting that you're going to be, the new emotional foundation is going to be you slowly working on this legacy that you desire. It's going to take some time, but you have to release the pessimism behind this. That could also come and stem from childhood trauma, but you're going to be able to slowly work towards balancing things out internally, releasing these beliefs and lack mindset that you have obtained over the years, right? It probably stems from childhood trauma. For me, speaking for myself, that's something that I'm also working through, because as a kid, I used to always hear, the response for me asking for something was always because we just didn't have the money. We don't got the money. We don't got the money. I can't buy that right now. I can't buy that right now. I can't buy that right now. And not to say like I'm mad about it. I'm not, whatever, right? But that still causes trauma within you, right? That's something that you end up growing up with. And then it's like, all right, well, that lack mindset of possibly just like never having enough money or fearing that the money you do have won't ever come back to you. If you ever get a large amount of money, now you have to feel like you have to hold on to it and make sure it doesn't go anywhere because you may not ever get that back, right? But let's remember, just like I said in my last reading, the finances reading I just posted yesterday, money is energy. So we need to remain in flow with energy. We need to remain in the ebb and flow with, right here, the Two of Pentacles popped out yesterday for it too. Two of Pentacles talks about being in the ebb and flow of your finances, a schedule, your emotions also, because there is water in the background with waves, but he's balancing everything out. He's balancing everything out. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn. So again, a fiery climax approaches. That 100% goes with this. 100%. A fiery climax is approaching. This is something that you are going to be releasing. It could be a little rough, right? The feelings of things and thoughts and reminders, and maybe you just have a random thought of when you were a kid and this happened, and things like that coming back to the surface. It is for you to sit down and work through and heal through so that you can release what's been holding you back, because you are destined to have this. This is in your future. It's here, but you have to release in order to get it. Remember, we can cause delays for ourselves. That is a thing too, Capricorn. Let's make sure we continue doing the shadow work, okay? All right, guys. I thank you guys for joining me. Drop down in the comments what you want to see from me. And until next time, peace out.